And good morning world, it's 8:38, it's Sunday morning the 16th of December 2012 and I'm looking at a chart of the heavens as I speak. I'm looking at the planets in the sky, and the big aspect that's happening right now and over the next 36 hours is Mercury opposite Jupiter. Now what's happening? Well, it's called mutual reception. Mercury is about communication. It's the way you read and write and think and speak and move. It's the communication you have with yourself physically through the intellect and the mind and the thoughts. It's the communication you have with other through speech, email, text, telephone. And it's the communication that you have with other, whether that is through partying, socializing, traveling, being out there in the world. So others and oneself. Jupiter is about growth and expansion, but being a gas giant and full of hot air, he does tend to promise more than he can deliver. So it's a bit overstated and over the top, but nevertheless he does bring fortune and growth in to some degree. Thing is, Mercury is in Sagittarius, which is Jupiter's sign. And Jupiter is in Gemini, which is Mercury's sign. So they're in each other's signs. Mercury doesn't like it in Sagittarius because Mercury deals with logic and rationality and analysis and detail. Whereas Sagittarius sees the big picture. It gets the philosophy, the ideals. Jupiter deals with the big picture, the philosophy, the growth, the expansion, the optimism, whereas Gemini deals with the functionality, the day-by-day analytical, detailed situations. So Mercury in Sagittarius tries to pin everything down but gets caught up in seeing the big picture, whereas Jupiter in Gemini tries to get the philosophy but ends up talking too much. So with Mercury in Sagittarius opposite Jupiter in Gemini today, Sunday, and tomorrow, all day Monday, for the next 48 hours, on the one hand, there's going to be quite a lot of almost manic laughter around the place. On the other hand, there's also going to be some very overstated, over-exaggerated verbal responses to recent events. My heart goes out not just to the children in Newtown in Connecticut, but also to the 1,000+ people who have just lost their lives in the typhoon in the Philippines. It's not for me to comment on other countries' policies, but I'm fortunate and privileged enough to live in a country where guns are just so rare we don't see them. And I've grown up in an atmosphere which I never see guns. I feel safe. Astrologically speaking, Mercury opposite Jupiter is going to ask questions about not just philosophy, but dogma. Not so much religion, but dogma. And of course, today the moon is in Aquarius. The moon now is at 6 degrees Aquarius. It's going to be in Aquarius for the next 48 hours through to Tuesday morning. And as a result, there's going to be a lot more humanitarian, community, group and friendly discussions going on. As I speak, the moon is square Saturn. So there's not, as I speak on Sunday morning UK time, there's not a great deal of emotion or feeling around the place. It's all still numb. But as the moon moves forward in Sagittarius later today and of course tomorrow, and it applies in sextile to the sun, tomorrow's going to be a pretty good day. Today's not bad. The big challenge over the coming couple of days is to keep things in perspective. With Mercury opposite Jupiter, if mountains can get made out of molehills, they will. And if people are going to go over the top or bite off more than they can chew, they will. So today is a day for humour. Find the laughter, even through the tears, and make yourself laugh. The world will be a better place if you can find humour. Catch you later. Bye.